Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. As you can see, we are once again joined by the wonderful Bowtie Balloon Guy, Mr. Rob Driscoll. Rob, thanks for coming in again.
Thank you for inviting me again.
And a different bow tie.
Yep.
One with bicycles.
I've got 50s, huh?
You got 50, so we've got 48 more times. You've got to be here to see the full range. Excellent. Okay. Anyway, last time Rob showed us how to make some lovely flowers out of 260s. And that was all about adding value. Well, this time he's going to show us how to add value to some decor. So we're going to start, Rob, aren't we, with this column. Let me pick this up. Now this is just a small column. We're not going to show you how to do that because there is a previous BMTV where Mark from Qualitex showed us how to do that. So we can put the link in there and you can have a look at that. So what are we going to do with this? We've got a very basic column.
Yep.
On an IKEA lamp.
On an IKEA lamp, yeah, the good old not stands.
Not lamps, yeah.
So we're gonna answer last week's question.
Oh yes.
Last time's question.
The last question. Last time Rob was here, he asked, what was it? It was what's the most popular thing that you make when you've got a line of people?
Exactly. It's either a dog, a unicorn, or a butterfly.
I think I've got an idea what it might be.
Okay.
But go ahead. Do you want to tell everybody?
It is a unicorn. I get asked for more unicorns than anything else.
Yeah. Unicorns are very hot.
Yeah.
So you're going to make this a unicorn?
I'm going to turn this into a kind of unicorn column.
Oh, okay.
That's all right?
Yeah, that sounds excellent.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you can make it any size, any height you want, with a different size.
So you've just used 5-inch balloons here.
Exactly, yeah, just put them in there. And so we're going to use a quick link or a link-a-loon. Yep. Whichever one you've got. And we've got 3 pink 360s. Mm-hmm. Sorry, 260s. 260s. Get me numbers right. There's a white. That's going to be for the ears. Okay. That's the hair, ears, and then something for the horn. Okay. So I usually use a gold or a silver. Okay. So
that's a chrome
metallic,
260.
Yeah, metallic or chrome. So so we're going to attach the main head first. Yeah. I'm going to blow up my
You've got your magic balloon pump
magic balloon pump. So we don't want it too big. Here, so I blow this up. I usually overinflate and then let down a little bit.
Why do you do that?
I'll show you why. When these balloons, they're oval shaped. I like to get them a little more round. Okay. You give them a push. When you let some air out, you end up with a bit of a rounder balloon. Okay. And I prefer that. The other thing I like to do is I grab the link on one end. I give them a pull towards me, and it means that the pulls both forward, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that if you can see that there's a more space here than there is here. Yeah. And I like that we're going to put the hair here. It's forward a bit on the top of the head.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
So that's that, like that.
So you're effectively pulling that top bit back a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Put a bit more air in there to make it a bit bigger. And so this is where the hair is going to be, and it's going to be the front of the unicorn's head. Tie it in a knot like that. I'm going to attach this to the top here. Like that. So that's going to be my front here.
So that does look a bit odd because it's pointing.
It does,
but that's the way you want it.
Yeah, it's going to be pointing that way. I kind of want that to be pointing forward a bit. Yep. Now then, we're going to add the first of the hair. And it's a bit like the flowers that we made earlier, last time. Yep. And it's going to be three petals. I usually make these a bit bigger than how I made the petals last time. So there's one. Again, I've pulled that knot through the end to stop it coming undone. Then 2 more, and another one the same size.
See, when you showed us this last time, you were doing it very slowly, and I was thinking, oh, this must take a while, and then you just do that now, you can see.
You do get quicker as you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so there's, it's like a 3-petal flower, basically. Yep. And then all I'm going to do, with the flowers, I had the yellow middle. I'm just going to create the same colour. Yeah. Just like that. So it's like a pinch twist. Yeah. And this is going to be the top of the unicorn's head. Like that.
All right.
You're going to fix it to the link on top of here. I like this to be quite tight, so I tend to push down with the hair and wrap it around while pulling it quite tight. And there's the the front of our.
It doesn't look like hair yet. Rob,
does
it?
it?
No.
It doesn't. It will do. We're going to add ears and all sorts of things.
Okay.
So let's add ears now. I've got my white 260, and same as we did for the petals, I'm going to make these a bit bigger again. There is one, and I'm only making one now. I'm going to give myself a bit of space, and I'm going to just throw that, or chop that end off there. You want a little bit of uninflated balloon there, because you've got to fix that to the top of the head with that. Using the rest of the balloon, I can make the other ear about the same size.
I love that you can use one balloon to make two balloons.
Yeah, I quite often keep my scraps of balloon just for things like the middle of flowers and odd things like that. So there's my two ears. To give them a bit more of an ear look, they look eerie at the moment but what I'd like to do is I like to find a position just to one side, near the top, but down a bit, and I'll do what's called a pinch twist. So I'll not a pinch twist, what do you call that twist? I've forgotten.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not a tension twist, friction? What? You're just twisting it. Yeah?
So all I'm doing is
Mark calls it. Is it something friction?
Yeah. It's totally gone out of my mind. Isn't that weird? All I'm doing is I'm folding it at that point, and I'm just pinching it.
Yeah.
And pulling it out, and it gives you a nice different shape.
Oh yeah.
Different to the normal round shape.
Yeah.
And these are going to be.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. That's going to really annoy me now that I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, it's going to annoy me as well.
I've got to remember by the end of the show.
And I use it all the time. It's stupid. All I'm doing here is I'm pulling a piece of the balloon through here, wrapping it round on the other side. Same with this one here. This one comes through here.
You know, as soon as we turn the camera off, you'll remember.
Yeah, I will, yeah. That's the question. What do you call that twist? And they can position there like that. Two ears.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
Let's do some hair.
Yeah.
If I turn this sideways, and then we can see what I've got here. This is going to be, usually when I make this, it's usually long enough to use as part of the hair. This one doesn't quite reach down.
Okay.
So I'm going to get rid of this.
All right.
And add in another balloon. So this is one. Sometimes I can get away with using it, but not today.
So you just did that twisty thing you showed us last time.
I let the balloon do all the work.
Yeah.
Twist it around.
I love that.
Like that. And then this one I'm going to blow up most of the way. And I think half, yep, so we're going to fold it in half. And then bring it to here.
Yeah.
Now you've got a choice of what you do at this point. You can either twist it around, do a nice spiral.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can do a nice plait.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite nice.
Yeah.
Like that. I think we'll do a plait today, shall we?
Okay, sounds good.
I'll twist these together at the bottom. I've kind of estimated where it's going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's no.
So you don't tie? Can you tie that in?
All I've done at the moment is I've just twisted these all together so they don't come undone. I'm going to get rid of my ends and tie them off so they don't come undone.
Yeah.
Like that. If I can tie them up. And this one, I'm going to use, if I can pop that, to come down here.
I see, okay.
And fix this to the pole underneath. Like that.
Simple.
I think that's looking all right. So there's our main. Like that.
But unicorns do have horns,
They do have horns, don't they? Yeah, yeah. So let's make a horn. Now I'm going to do a spiral. So I'm using here, this is our a chrome.
What do you think of the chromes? Do you like them?
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. They are pretty good, aren't they?
I've seen some amazing work done by Twisters on the Qualitex Facebook page and stuff like that.
I like the idea that you're using them with the normal range, and they just, rather than making a whole thing out of chrome, just making key things out of chrome. They look pretty good. So we're going to spiral this, and the way I spiral is to fold the balloon, and then the way I do it is I tend to you can just spiral it, but what I tend to do is I tend to rotate the individual balloons the same direction. So this one I'm going to rotate that way, and this one I'm going to rotate that way. So they're both going the same way, and by doing that, I'm holding it with my palms, with the base of my palms. By twisting them, the spiral kind of creates itself.
I see.
You get a really nice tight spiral.
That's really cool.
Like that.
That's wonderful.
It's a lovely.
So that's
tight
tighter
spiral.
than if you were to just do it.
Yeah, I find it is tighter. It's a bit like making rope. I know you've never made rope.
I've never
probably.
made rope. How did you know? I might have made rope.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but it's how they make rope.
Yeah.
It's they by rotating it, it will create itself. If you ever see a program I saw one recently on how they made rope.
I'll go and look for a program how they make rope.
It's very easy, and stainless steel cord and stuff like that.
Every day's a school day, Rob, isn't it? Every day's a school day.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's funny how you get these odd tips and tricks which are used in other things, and you think I can apply that to.
I'm a big
balloons.
fan of that. Like I was saying to you earlier on, that we generally don't look within our industry for ideas. We look outside our industry for ideas, and this is a prime example. Absolutely,
yeah. So there's our spiral.
Yeah.
I've got our balloons here. I'm just going to fix this to the top here. Ooh. Put the ears out.
That's so simple.
There is our nice little unicorn's horn. For the face.
Yeah, you can't see where it's going.
Yeah, you can, it's got no eyes. We're going to do it. I do take an easy route with faces sometimes, so I'm going to turn this around my way if that's all right.
Yeah.
I hate to have me back to you, or the unicorn's back to you. I usually tend to do. I'm going to do two eyes, and they're going to be closed with eyelashes. So I like to look at my balloon here, and the first thing I do is I do a couple of dots there, and then a couple of dots here, and this is just so I can judge where the eyes are going. Like that, you can see that?
Yeah.
All right. And then I will draw in a loop there, or not a loop,
So of course this is the sort of thing that you could do with vinyl now.
Absolutely.
A lot of people have vinyl cutters. So.
Absolutely, yeah. You could probably print out some, or do some amazing shapes and eyes and all sorts of things.
But still, these can still look very effective.
I think that's cool, yeah.
Still work.
And then I'm going to give him some nice cheeks here. So this is going to be a nice round one here. Very bright pink there. And then we're going to do one on the other side. So I'll turn this around a bit. I always like to stand back and have a look just to make sure I get it about right. And then once I've got them there, I'll stand back and look and see this one needs to be a bit bigger. A lot of the time you do have to stand back and just a bit more. And a bit more on this one down here. And I think that's about right. And there you have a basic unicorn column, like that.
And of course you can add more to it, can't you?
Yes. So as we did last week, we made a few flowers here. These are exactly the same as what I made last week.
Yeah.
On this one, instead of putting the green the stem on, I've left a long piece of balloon there. And I'm going to attach that to another one.
Yep.
Like this. So you end up with a long section.
Yeah.
And I think these look quite nice if we find somewhere to put these. And just by resting in there like that.
Very simple.
That's quite nice. Put one about there. I've got some more I've already made here.
Yeah.
Let's put these down to the side, somewhere down here. So you end up with, leave these up a bit, I think. How about that?
So you can just have a play until
Yeah.
you feel happy with
Yeah,
whatever it is you're doing.
You just sit there, right? You can put more on, less on. Those there, shall we?
I think that's something people think is that you look at this, or anybody that's making something like this, they're looking at it, it's like they know exactly where everything is going to go. But it's not. There's an element of just...
Make it up as you go.
Yeah. It's the same with organic as well.
Absolutely. And
organic for sure, because you step back, you have a look.
You've got to have a look.
Add a bit,
you've got to see it, I mean, obviously you can add many more flowers. You can have smaller ones, big ones, different colours.
Yeah.
I've only put these on there because I had them there, and they're the right colours and everything.
But once again, as we said last time, it's all about adding value, and then you look at the cost.
It's not just a plain column now.
Exactly.
It's got extra things on it which really add to extra skills and extra little things. But they're not difficult skills. It's a little bit of practice. You can.
So you've got the most expensive thing is the knot lamp.
Absolutely.
And
the chrome.
And the chrome is a little bit more expensive, but still,
generally
it's pennies
absolutely
worth of balloons.
Yeah, you haven't got much there at all.
Air-filled, don't have to worry about the helium, and look at that.
And just a couple of flowers are really inexpensive, and yet look what it adds to the final design.
I mean, anybody that's a fan of unicorns at the moment, they would love something like this.
A couple of these either side of an entrance door or something like that.
Yeah.
It's for a unicorn party. It's just amazing and so easy to make.
Yeah. No, Rob, thank you so much for that.
Right.
Now, as a guest, as you know, because this happened last time, we ask you what the question of the week is.
Yes.
And last time you asked what was most popular, so it was more of a quiz.
Yes.
Have you got a question for everybody out there this time?
Yeah. Well, I want to know what that pinch is called.
We could just make that the question of the week.
Yeah.
What is the frictiony pinch thing that Rob mentioned that neither of us can remember the name of? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Rob, thanks again. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.